Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Fargo Season 5, Episodes 5 and 6. Another two really good episodes in my opinion. So I think kind of having those middle episode lump, though, that world's kind of a harsh world. It just seems like things are kind of slowing down and we're slowly building the pieces for the remaining episodes, setting the stage here. Episode 5 opens with a pretty good action sequence as Dot is put in a mental hospital by Lorraine, and she's able to escape, and she like switches the labels on the her husband's hospital room and some uncle mean man who wants his jello. So they like from Stranger Things accidentally kidnaps that guy. So she gets this like innocent man, though he is an asshole to the nurse. Still, though, I don't think he deserves to die. So I guess that puts Dot in a little bit of a morally gray category there. And Dot puts Scotty with Indira, who has like this like horrible husband who just fucking like does nothing and complains all the time. Which leads me to my major complaint about these episodes in the season itself is that every man on this show is portrayed as either this like misogynistic asshole, or completely incompetent dumbass, or both. And I don't know what message they're trying to send here, but the only one who hasn't been either of those two is Wit, who is the state trooper from earlier. But overall, I just don't think it's I just don't like that. Like, yeah, okay, you could have some of the men be pigs or dumbasses, but all of them, I don't know. It's like the male characters on the show are being put down to make the female characters empowered, when really, I feel like that's not necessary to make female characters empowered. Like, yes, of course, the sheriff and Steve from Stranger Things, they're a couple assholes, but then to make like every character on the show like that is a little, I don't know. I also think Dot was kind of solely missed from episode 6. Like, you really felt that she wasn't in the episode. But Immortal makes up for it with strong characters like Lorraine and they had a really good scene towards the end of episode 6 where say like, try to put some empathy into Lorraine, and Lorraine's like, I like how you're tough. Do you want to be the head of my security team? I had a really bad impression of her. And she was like, I'll think about it. So she handled the photo of Dot being abused, and she looks at it. So I like the character of William because he's very complex. Because yes, he is very narcissistic, slightly sociopathic, but I feel like that's the shell she built around herself. She actually has a caring person underneath that. It's just a very tough shell. So Elsa sees a bitch for no reason sometimes. Like when her son comes home from the hospital, she's like, "Oh, whatever." It's like, man, lady, I don't know. You could have been nicer to him considering he almost died. Still intrigued by the character of Munch. Very creepy man. I love his actor. The way he plays him is so like eerie and unnerving. I swear I've seen him before. Let me see. Oh, he played the Swarm in Doctor Who. Okay. I mean, he was under a lot of makeup, but I could, like when I see a face, I know I've seen him before. But I love how just cold and like it's like he's a dead person or like this like cursed spirit or something. I don't know. Very creepy performance there, and John Hamm is good at playing this unhinged, like he's like kind of shows how a lot of Republicans are very hypocritical. They're like, I think they're making fun of Republicans who like to say that they're libertarians because they're like, oh, I believe in freedom, but only for us white men. You women have to bow down to us, which is a sentiment I've seen a lot on the internet, full of a lot of right wing people. Very like evangelical, far right Christianist hypocrisy. Which, if I'm being honest, I don't like to get political on this channel, but there's a lot of hypocriticalness on the right and the left. So I feel like John Hamm's character and Jennifer Jason Leigh's character portrayed different types of unlikable Republicans. and it was really cool seeing them interact in that last episode, how they saw the different viewpoints and stuff, because you're like, wow, these two suck. But like, they trade digs at each other at the same time. I don't know. It's also like, though, when you pair these two actors together in a room, you're bound to get some good scenes together. Yeah, overall, a couple solid episodes. Though, like I said, it's a little bit less actiony and more planting the seeds for what's to come. And speaking of what's to come, I'll be making videos on episodes 7 and 8 2 weeks from now, because I like to do the show 2 episodes at a time to have more to talk about. In the meantime, I'll be making videos on Fargo, classic Doctor Who, Die Hard, The Boy and the Heron, and the new Doctor Who Christmas special, the Coleman Strike by J.K. Rowling, and my 2023 movie tier list. So subscribe below for any of that. Like I said, my next Fargo video will be 2 weeks from now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace.